It's happening. It's happening. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Tamagotchi life. Let's go! Let's go! What's up and welcome back. And today I'm going to be talking about some Nintendo Direct stuff because this very well may be the last Switch Direct for the original generation of Switch consoles, because pretty soon, coming up, we're going to be having a second Direct for the Switch 2, and I'm sure they're going to announce all the dates and game details, all the UI stuff, and that's for then. But right now, they gave a few of us fans a bone to chew on for some very interesting titles that have not been out for many years, and it's pretty cool and surprising to see them be bringing back a few franchises. So, the first game that I've been thinking about was Tamagotchi Life. That was kind of the main thing of this Direct, and I have never played a Tamagotchi Life game, but I have grown up with the Wii, and the Miis from that generation were a big deal for me and a lot of my friends and my family members. It was a whole thing, man. I love those things. I used to just sit on the couch playing around with customizing those things and seeing if I could turn them into Spider-Man or Batman or whatever kind of character. I remember seeing a bunch of tutorials on YouTube as a kid on how to customize that. So this isn't exactly a Mii revival, which we need, by the way. But it's the second best thing. I have not played any of these games before, but I've heard of a lot of people that have, and so I am familiar loosely, and I could tell just by the trailer, it has a Mii look to it. I don't know if they're technically Miis or not, but they look close enough to me. And so I don't know what the gameplay is in this game or what is going on, but I definitely think that it'll be kind of fun to just mess around, walk around. It kind of reminds me of Animal Crossing a little bit, just from the point of view up, bird's eye view or whatever. Kind of looked like the similar map style. I don't know if that's intentional or not, or if that was similar to the other games or whatever, but I'm in, and I think it looks pretty fun. I think that whatever the end of the trailer was, where they just kind of went like, that seems very different, especially from Nintendo. It seemed almost like a meme attempt or something like that. I liked a lot of that, and I will probably be picking that up just based on the hype that it receives from over 10 years of being absent in the franchise. So that's a pretty big deal. Next thing on the list is Marvel Cosmic Invasion, and it looks like the developers of this game are the same people that did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, which I have been playing recently with a bunch of my friends, and that is fun video game time, bro. We are gaming, boys. It is a blast. I think that it is such a fun couch co-op experience, which is totally my thing. I love just like good old-fashioned couch co-op games. I'm a big multiplayer guy when it comes to that kind of stuff. Not so much online. I'm more of a single player generally, but I am really into I'm really into these developers because Shredder's Revenge is fantastic. I think it's so much fun. It really is a great beat-em-ups game, and really kind of gives you everything you would want, in my opinion, as someone who's never played the games before. But seems like they're taking that formula and kind of adding it to Marvel characters, which I think is awesome. I am a huge Marvel fan, and I definitely think that whatever they're going to do with this is going to be on par, if not better, than Shredder's Revenge. So I will definitely be playing this day one, man. Another thing I enjoyed was they gave us an update that was very confusing and mysterious in a lot of ways, because it was talking about making physical games digital and being able to trade digital games like you can physically. And it's a kind of a complicated concept. The way the trailer was done, Nintendo really likes to kind of prolong their explanation, so you're sitting there like yes and. And so I thought that it was taking a while, and then finally kind of got to the point where it was saying that you could kind of share things on another console, and you can let other people borrow your game, which is really cool, so they wouldn't have to buy the game, I'm presuming. And that sounds really awesome. I'm a little confused on some of the details, but I think that what they're doing with it sounds pretty awesome. And I'm sure that that's a setup for whatever they have with Switch 2. And I think that it's definitely going to be implemented in the Switch 2 interface somehow. And, you know, they're doing a lot of things where I think they're trying to position us to where we're sort of prepared for whatever changes they have for the Switch 2. So I'm kind of looking forward to that as well. So that's definitely something I'm excited about. Next thing, they also announced Rhythm Heaven Groove. I have also not played these games, but I can tell I am gonna love this. I am a big rhythm person, and I like playing a lot of different Mario Party rhythm games and just different things in different times. Nintendo, I think, likes to kind of invest in different types of play, like rhythm and music and exercise and things like that. They're very much into gimmicks like that, which I love. I'm a big fan of. So I definitely think I'm going to be enjoying this. I am going to pick that up day one. I love the idea of like mini games revolving around rhythm, and I'm sure maybe, I don't know how difficult it'll get or not, but I think it'll be fun. And yeah, I'm not sure if it's multiplayer either, but if it does involve co-op at all, then I think that I'll have a blast. And I definitely will bring my friends over, and yeah, we'll be enjoying ourselves. And we got a look at Metro Prime 4 Beyond. We got to see some gameplay of that, which I thought was pretty awesome. I played Metro Prime 4 Remastered when it came out recently. I think it was about a year ago or so, and they seem to kind of had it between a remake and a remaster. It seems like there were some updated things in the game. I was actually really surprised to see how it seems like the new one it seemed very similar in a lot of ways, because the mechanics seem to be very much ripped from the first game. I'm sure that they knew that it had been a really long time since the last installment of the series, so I'm sure that they wanted this to be a good jumping on point for new fans like me, because I've never played one when it just came out. The first one came out years and years and years ago. I think I was born, but I was a very young boy. And so yeah, I felt that was definitely exciting, and I'm sure that the graphics were not from Switch 1. I think it's probably from Switch 2, because it just looked too good, too clean. I haven't seen anything on the Switch run that well ever. So I'm not even big into frame rates and things like that, but I could definitely tell it looked like it was a step up. So I'm presuming that they got that running on the Switch 2, baby. And you know, I just making a video like this just to share a few of my thoughts. No big deal. I really love Nintendo, and I can't wait for what they have for Switch 2. Yeah, if you like this sort of thing, maybe a like could really help me out. Level up that like button. And yeah, subscribe for more content like this, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Maybe you have a favorite game of yours, whatever. Put it down below, and yeah, I guess thank you for your time this time. Until next time.
Oh, great heavens!